This is my first ever car, the Toyota Veloz. I've had it for 4 months now, and here is my honest review. Kung bago ako sa channel na to, ako nga pala si Toto, and I make quality content focusing on photography and technology. So tara, let's go. Simulan natin sa 3 reasons kung bakit Toyota Veloz yung napili ko. Unahin na natin yung looks. Marami siyang chrome accents sa hood, sa headlights, sa fog lights, and along the side panel. Sa bumper, unique yung pattern, parang honeycomb. Tapos simple lang yung design dun sa ibaba. Tapos sa wheels, two-tone na siya, 17-inch and low profile yung tires. Astig na din yung design, goods na ako dyan. Kung may papalitan ako, siguro yung tires para tumaas ng onte. Speaking of that, 190mm yung ground clearance nito. And definitely has a lowered look. So far, so good. Medyo ingat lang sa mga matataas na humps tsaka bahain na lugar. Tansya-tansya kung kakayanin ba. Dito naman sa likod, meron tayong Veloz na chrome. And ang highlight dito, yung LED rear combination lamp. Isang diretso na siya papunta sa Toyota logo. Makes the car extra visible during nighttime. Dagdag character na rin kasi iilan lang naman yung kotse na merong light bar sa likod. For me, the Veloz looks very modern and hindi nagpahuli sa mga high-end na kotse. Definitely looks good on the outside. How about the interior? Tara! Doors are made out of textured plastic. I like the color combination and appreciate the padding they added for the armrest. Dito sa first row, I like the fact na meron tayong blue accent lights along the center console and the doors na nakakadagdag sa premium look. The chairs are combination of leather and suede. For gauge cluster, digital na lahat. Meron tayong 7-inch screen. Andun na yung speedometer, tachometer, fuel gauge, drive modes, warnings, and etc. You also customize the settings like yung tunog ng turn signals, reminder ng change oil, and many more. The steering wheel is covered with leather. You can adjust it any way you want because it is telescopic, meaning you can move it up and down, push and pull para mahanap mo yung tamang settings na para sa'yo. Sa steering wheel, mahanap din ang media controls, settings navigation, drive mode button, and 360 camera button. Here at the center console for the infotainment, meron tayong 9-inch touchscreen display, compatible with wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And below that, we can find the automatic climate controls. Wala namang problema sa lamig, madalas nakaset ako to 24 Celsius and naka-auto. Meron tayong wireless charger dito sa gitna pero faulty, hindi ko ginagamit kasi nagdi-disconnect and babagal. Meron tayong storage bin dito sa center armrest. May lighter port dyan, very handy kasi dyan ako nag-charge ng camera batteries. Meron din tayong 2 USB charging ports for the second row and a total of 7 cup holders for the entire car. That's it for the looks. Next reason is capacity. The Toyota Veloz is a 7-seater car. Dito sa second row, kasya 3 with lots of legroom because of the adjustable seats. Move it forward or back, depende sa gusto mo. Sa third row naman, kasya 2 with reasonable headroom and leg space. Syempre, depende sa adjustment ng second row. May lighter port and cup holders na din. And for maximum relaxation, pwede nyong pagdugtungin yung second and third row or yung tinatawag nila na long sofa mode. Sakto para dun sa may mga pasaherong VIP o kaya naman dun sa mga gustong ma-experience mag-car camping. Pagdating naman sa storage capacity, the third row is foldable. Plenty of room for storage. And if you still need more space, you can also fold the second row. No problem sa hakotan. Napakadami ko nang nahakot na gamit itong coaching to. Now, let's talk about the tech features that this car has to offer. Unahin na natin yung feature na talagang nakaka-amaze at gamit na gamit ko, the 360-degree camera. This gives you a real-time 360-degree view around the car, kaya mas madali nang mag-park at magmaniobra. Bawas ka ba for those tight scenarios? Tara, sample. Itong button na to, magto-turn on yung 360 dun sa infotainment. Or kapag nag-reverse ka, mag-on na din yung 360. Shoot mo na lang para ka naglalaro. Mas madali na. Ayan. Tignan mo, i-align mo lang ng ganyan, no? So, shoot. Focus. Then may mga sensors na din. Pwede ko naman din. Ayan. This feature uses the camera in front, the camera in both side mirrors, and the reverse camera para mabuo yung 360-degree view around your car. Itong next feature ng Toyota Veloz nakakabawas ng pagod, lalo na pag traffic, which is always naman. Ang tawag dito yung auto brake hold. Tara, pakita ko sa inyo. And medyo bumper to bumper ngayon, naka-activate yung hold natin. Kapag nag full stop tayo, tapos onting din sa brake, ma-activate yung hold feature. Nakabitaw na tayo sa brake at hindi umaandar yung kotse. So, less pagod sa pagmamaneho. Tapos kapag nag-gas ka uli, ma-deactivate siya. Then, full stop uli. Diin sa brake. Bitaw. Naka-relax. Multiple driving modes. We have normal, eco, and power mode. Normal is the default. Long press to switch to eco for city driving. Dahil gagawin niyang gradual yung pagtaas ng RPM, which results to better fuel efficiency. Power mode naman for added RPM and mas magiging responsive yung pag-apak sa throttle. Perfect for those overtaking scenarios. These drive modes are convenient. Parang nagagamit mo yung full potential ng 1.5 liter engine ng Veloz. Ride summary or fuel efficiency. Right after patayin ng engine, magpapakita ito ng ride report. Shows you the mileage, trip time, average speed, and fuel efficiency or yung kilometer per liter. Keeps me informed about my driving performance and pushes me to be efficient sa fuel consumption. Kasi ang mahal kaya ng gas, kailangan efficient tayo sa fuel natin. Now let's talk about a feature that is all about safety. The Toyota Safety Sense. Here's what's included. Pre-collision warning and braking assist. System alerts you about a potential collision with vehicles or pedestrians. If hindi mo pinansin, the car will assist you and apply the brakes. Number 2, lane departure warning and prevention. Warning if you unintentionally drift out of your lane. If you ignore the warning, the car will actively help you with the steering. Dahan-dahang kakabig yung steering wheel pabalik sa lane mo. This had helped me on expressways and lalo na dun sa mga inaantok. Okay na okay to sa inyo. Number 3, pedal miss operation control. Prevents user error. Balak mo to step on the brake pero gas yung natapakan mo. It won't suddenly accelerate but just give you a warning. Number 4, front departure alert. Sasabihan ka kapag umandar na yung kotse sa harapan mo. Big help when you are in heavy traffic or kapag nasa traffic light ka. Number 5, automatic high beam. Automatically na magto-turn on yung high beam if masyadong madilim. Kung may kasalubong kang kotse, automatic din na mag-o-off yung high beam para hindi masilaw yung incoming traffic. Number 6, blind spot monitor. Detects objects in your blind spot and gives you a heads up. A huge help kapag maglilipat ka ng lanes and iwas disgrasya na rin sa mga biglang sumusulpot na motor. And lastly, yung rear cross traffic alert. Warns you about a vehicle or pedestrian passing behind you while reversing. Since we're discussing safety, it's worth noting that the Veloz is equipped with a total of 6 airbags, which is quite impressive when compared to competitors in its price range. Toyota Veloz is impressive in many ways, but there is always room for improvement. Let's talk about my wish list or yung mga kinaiinisan ko dito sa Veloz. Unang-una, walang adaptive cruise control. Sana sinama na nila tong feature na to kasi sa Malaysian version ng Veloz, merong adaptive cruise control. And I'm not sure pero parang kumpleto naman yung kailangan nila to implement this. The camera and the sensors. Sana talaga sinama na nila. Kasi at this price range or sa mga competitors nito, yung iba or yung ilan-ilan merong adaptive cruise control. Next is malambot yung body. Lalo na yung bubong. I even saw this Facebook post sa Facebook group ng mga Veloz owners na tinalunan ng pusa yung bubong and nayupe. Naayos naman by using a suction cup pero ramdam mo talaga yung lambot lalo na pag nagka-car wash ako. Next, ito medyo related dun sa malambot yung body, tunog lata yung doors, lalo na dun sa driver's side. Pag napalakas yung pagsara mo ng door, parang gawa sa yero yung pinto. Next is the unusable wireless charger. Feeling ko nabudol si Toyota sa supplier nila nito kasi nagdi-disconnect and ang bagal mag-charge. Kaya naman hindi ko ginagamit, ginawa ko na lang siyang patungan ng barya. Next is yung second row air conditioning. Malakas naman yung blower sa second row pero the design is not effective. The passengers have to use this flap para i-redirect yung airflow. Parang hindi naman talaga effective. And lastly, napakadumihin ng likod. I think it has something to do with the aerodynamics design ng kotse. I'm not really sure pero napakadumihin and parang lagi ako nagka-car wash kasi napakadumi ng likod. And there you have it, my honest review for my first ever car, the Toyota Veloz. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, and of course, subscribe na rin kayo. Thank you, see you on the next video. Bye! Lastly, the question, do I recommend this car? Definitely, and I suggest go for the V variant kasi yung Toyota Safety Sense and the 360 camera is definitely worth the upgrade.